Hey there, everyone. I'm Clarita Yeager. It's another segment of Everyday Enlightenment that I do every Tuesday at 11:11. And I want to remind you to stop fighting yourself and that it is okay to change and to experience change, because I'm seeing a lot of people fighting us right now. And with what's going on, this great shift with what's going on, there is so much healing to be had right now. And a lot of people are experiencing another level of spiritual growth and expansion. And if you're fighting it, maybe not fight it so much. So, because for a lot of people who are experiencing change right now, they have asked for certain things, right? You know, it's kind of like placing your order with the universe, like, I'd like this, this, and this. And then the universe kind of aligns circumstances for you to experience those things or for you to embody those things. And a lot of people right now are fighting for exactly what they have wished for. So what I'm seeing is that a lot of people have asked, like, they want to be stronger, right? Who doesn't want to be stronger? They want to have this greater capacity for inner strength. Or maybe they want to show up with more self-love when the world is not being so loving. Or maybe they have asked to be a kinder person in general to everybody. Like some people I've noticed, they've asked, they really want to be able to trust their gut or trust their intuition or to trust their heart and be able to stand in the truth of their convictions. And so when you ask for the things, you get the opportunity to embody those things. And this right here, this right now, this is the test. This is the test that we're going through right now. And it looks a little different for everybody, depending on who you are and your level of awareness and your level of consciousness, but it looks a little different for everybody. But we're all getting lessons to learn, and we're all getting resistances and challenges to grow through, right? And so it's kind of funny. And, you know, it's like, don't kill the messenger. That saying, like, don't kill the messenger, just because you're getting, presented with a certain lesson that maybe feels a little crunchy, but it's what you asked for. And so it's like, all right, am I gonna like get mad about this and not do the work, not do the inner work? Or am I going to try to grow through this? And 2020 was a year for all of us to grow through. It's just going to continue this year. So change can be scary, but on the same side of the coin, change is really exciting. Like, I've always sort of embraced more of the excitement for change than not. But I want to remind you to give yourself some grace and compassion while you go through this shift, and like to grow through it, to be and embody more of your authentic, unique self. Yeah, crunchy. Things get crunchy, Stacia. So, remain open if you can to accept the greater guidance that flows through you and act from your heart. Because when you come upon challenges or opposition with things that no longer align with your current self, which you will, because that just kind of keeps happening. The goalposts kind of keep moving as we keep growing, right? But, don't be afraid to respond differently than how you've done in the past, because that's how we break patterns, and that's how you get the real-time experience in like embodying that change and embodying that next bigger version or larger version or expanded version of yourself. And it's part of activating your internal guidance system to help you really know that you can change things from the inside out, and you can affect your reality by making internal tweaks. So if you hold that awareness within yourself, within every now moment, it's pretty powerful and it feels pretty amazing. And then you're like, wow, I'm doing it, and maybe it's little by little, but it's still opportunity for growth and change. And, there's no substitute for reading something in a book, there's no substitute for having the actual experience of being in a situation that feels a little crunchy, and then making a different type of decision from your heart, from a heart-centered place, holding a wider awareness of what you want, and then putting that into action, and then seeing how things change. So It's pretty powerful. And it's like how the, was it Glinda from The Wizard of Oz, the Good Witch, when she says, "You've had the power all along, my dear. You've had the power all like within you all along." Something like that. I don't know the exact line. But my point is to not be afraid of the power within you. And as you learn more, as you gather more experience, as your perspective changes, as your awareness, your knowledge, and your knowingness starts to expand, it will change who you are. It will change who you be, and it will change how you interact with other people. And this is your reminder to allow that if that's something that you have asked for, and to stop fighting it, because it's coming to you. You're getting the opportunity over and over again if you keep asking for it. So slow down and start to pay attention and allow it to change you. Allow the changes that you've asked for and that resonate with you in your heart to happen, and stop fighting it, because we get stuck in that suffering when we're fighting it, and then it causes anger and anxiety and like all these things. So if growth is what you've asked for, allow yourself to grow and like don't fight it so much, because that's just what I'm seeing. And sometimes, for people, depending on where they are, it's happening like incrementally. So there's these little, it's almost like little notches, like on a dial. Like sometimes it happens a little bit, or sometimes, change can happen all at once. You wake up and you've got this larger perspective, or, something happens and you're just like, whoa, what happened? And, your life shifts like in 1 second. But the reminder is to be gentle to yourself through this, because, we are birthing a new world, and birth is messy. Birth is painful, but it is also beautiful, incredibly humbling, and deeply divine. And so give yourself some grace and compassion to move through it, with love in your heart for yourself still, and hopefully for everybody else. But thank you. I just want to say thank you for being here. And, in this time and during this, galactic change on our earthly planet, and spend quality time with yourself in stillness and in solitude, because oftentimes the answers that you are looking for are there. So you owe it to yourself to do that. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful week.